Hi there, my name's Simon Nelson and I'm a superintendent down in Sussex. I'm also the president of the Disabled Police Association.
My name's Nat Bryant and I'm an Assistant Chief Constable with Hertfordshire Constabulary.
Hi, my name's Leonie. I'm a volunteer with the DPA.
Hello, my name is Dave Campbell and I'm an executive member of the Disabled Police Association Committee. I am a Metropolitan Police Officer and I have worked as a Detective Sergeant in major crime, but have recently taken over the chair of the Metropolitan Police Disability Staff Association.
Hi, I'm Tony McClellan. My role within the Disabled Police Association is Membership Officer, soon to be Deputy Secretary.
Hello everybody, my name's Anna Button and I work for West Yorkshire Police within the HR People Services Department. I am chair of the West Yorkshire branch of the Disability Network, but I'm also on the National Executive of the Disabled Police Association.
Some of you may recall that last year I was able to be with you in person in the first ever Disabled in Policing National Conference. Last year it was a great honour to facilitate a working group to look specifically at the issues facing people with disabilities working and volunteering in the service. I'm sure that you'll agree that the inaugural conference last year was a great success and one that I sincerely hope will become a regular feature of the policing calendar. On behalf of Hertfordshire Constabulary, I'm delighted to be able to support the Disabled Police Association again this year to reach out to colleagues who are currently isolating through the provision of this supportive video.
I have a mental health condition which I have managed for over 15 years, as well as 2 musculoskeletal conditions that restrict my workplace capabilities and associated conditions. The most challenging aspect of working from home is probably the lack of face-to-face contact on a day-to-day basis. Virtual face-to-face contact minimises the impact, but is not a substitution for human contact. I am aware that some of my colleagues feel isolated and disengaged from the workplace due to limitations of technology, such as live subtitles in virtual meetings, so that people who have impaired hearing cannot participate, which can have a negative impact on their mental welfare and meaningful productivity.
My issues at the moment, I'm an arthritis sufferer. I live with that condition. I'm also a chronic asthmatic. So that in itself poses these problems for my health and well-being and the safety of my family through the coronavirus epidemic. I am home working for the foreseeable future, unless I'm told different by the force. My issues and problems within home working is I like people. I like to see people. I like to have face-to-face contact with people. I like to have a chat. I like to have that interaction.
In terms of my disability, 15 years ago I had stomach cancer and had my stomach removed, which means that I have a regular battle with fatigue, shortages of B12, anemia and all that kind of thing, which tends to mean that my batteries run down pretty quickly. But nevertheless, I live a full life and make the most of all the abilities that I do have. In terms of the current pandemic, the stomach is actually quite useful for getting rid of any germs that are ingested, so I'm without that, but fortunately I'm not having to shield, and my thoughts are with any of you out there that are having to spend 12 weeks in isolation, which must be really tough.
I am deaf on my left side. I also am struggling, and the one I'm struggling with the most at the moment is fibromyalgia, which has been triggered by a long-term mental health condition that I've had since I was 17. I'm also type 1 diabetic, so I'm insulin dependent. So I have quite a number of issues that I try and manage on a daily, weekly, monthly, yearly basis, but are still coming to work and are still contributing in the workplace.
The coronavirus pandemic has had an unprecedented effect on policing, and on behalf of Chief Officers nationally, I offer grateful thanks for the resilience that you've shown in enabling the police service to continue to function so well.
I suppose the best thing I'm finding about working remotely is that I can overcome my depression for being isolated by going out every day for a walk for an hour in beautiful woods nearby.
Keep in touch with your colleagues and line managers, seek clarity on tasks, and if the impact of isolation is having a detrimental effect on your welfare, seek early intervention by using occupational health or HR facilities and communicate with others in your team.
I'm doing some duty command duties and getting out a little bit just to see other people, but keeping the social distancing up. But the plus side of it is I've been doing less driving, which is great. The day job's been busier, but I've tried to find ways of establishing new routines and sort of trying to overcome some of those challenges.
The difficult things I'm finding about working from home is managing my team, really, and ensuring that everybody is okay, and everyone is staying connected, and ensuring that they are not feeling that isolation, that generic isolation that potentially disabled people are already feeling, but people that haven't got disabilities are also feeling and maybe not able to express that. So staying connected with my team and helping my team to deliver the service that we need to deliver, because we are key workers. We do this by having daily team meetings, and we do that every single day, to not only discuss what work we've got ongoing, but actually just have a generic conversation about anything really, to get it out there in terms of staying connected.
I've been heavily involved in coordinating the local policing response to this international pandemic, and I know just how challenging it's been to maintain an effective policing service to our communities. Remote working and social distancing have changed the way we deliver our policing services, and this has opened our eyes to future opportunities for a much more inclusive police workforce.
Whatever you're doing during this horrible time is, understand that your negative feelings and your positive feelings are valid around COVID. Every feeling is valid, but actually to try and take away every week one positive and one negative.
Disability should never be a barrier to fulfilling an enjoyable career in the police service, and senior leaders recognise the extra mile that many of you are going to demonstrate just how productive these new ways of working can be. I know that some will be struggling with the new working practices, in particular the isolation that enforced shielding has meant. Please don't suffer in silence. Let colleagues know how you are, and if you can't reach colleagues, then please contact the Disabled Police Association via their website.
If I could give some advice to other people, it would be kind to yourself. These are really tough times. Everybody's experiencing some form of anxiety, so be aware of that and invest in taking care of yourself, taking good care of other people, and please keep safe.
If you have concerns about what's happening or what the future holds, please raise them through your local disability support network, and these will get picked up for review by the service. Thank you once again for all that you're doing to keep the wheels of policing turning during these unprecedented times. Stay safe, and I wish you all the very best.
As a final piece of advice, I would stay in contact with each of your team, even if it is for a few minutes a day. Remember, it's good to talk.
Thank you for taking the time to listen to our members. I hope you found the information beneficial. If you're in need of support, in the first instance, please contact your local disability support networking force. If you can't reach them, try your federation or unions. And if you can't get through to them because you're working from home, please feel free to contact the DPA at our national website, which you'll find easily on the internet by searching for Disabled Police. We'll do our best to signpost you to someone that can help you.